Hey there, I'm back. So this time I wanted to do a reading on Mueller because I wanted to know. He got an indictment of one of Manafort's associates, and the guy pled guilty, and he pled guilty to not registering as a foreign agent. And we know that Giuliani was like, hey, Mueller better wrap it up by September 1st or we're going to unleash everything at him. So here we are, September 2nd. We just finished with the funeral procession with McCain. He's all done. And Mueller has not done anything drastic during that time. So it's been a quiet period. So I'm just kind of curious what now. So he did get a guilty plea. So I don't know. Mueller, I think, he's batting 100% right now. Anything that he does, he has put out, and he is indicted. He's got convictions or indictments. He's not coming up empty-handed. So what he is discovering, and I'm pretty sure that it's just extensive. There's just stuff we don't know. That every time he uncovers something, something else gets uncovered. Every time, and it's just like, it just doesn't seem to end. It's just like one crime after another crime. He's just following the breadcrumbs because everybody left it all out. And I think he's discovering all that. So I want to know, is he wrapping up? What's going on? And or is it continuing? What's happening? What's coming up? So we're moving on into the new phase, I think. So let's find out. I'm going to bring back my old deck here, just because I'm kind of used to this deck. And I want to see how Mueller is doing and what is next for him. Right. Let's see. Sword of Truth. Oh, look, sneakiness. I'm covering sneakiness. Isn't it funny when you do that? Look, death card. Changes are coming. You can almost do a reading just by doing that. Hey, look, everything's moving. Chariot. All right. Queen of Wands. Who's that lady? All right, one more. Oh, look, balancing manipulator. You could just cut the deck and you'd find like a little story within itself, right? All right, let's see what Mueller's up to. I don't know. Okay. Let us see. So we have, Mueller. What is Mueller doing? I think victory. Victory's coming. This could tell me that he is coming to an end of the investigation part. What's coming now is the indictments part. And here's the thing, it doesn't mean there's victory. It doesn't mean that, the major portion of the investigation, I think, is over. Now, it doesn't mean that once the indictments come and these people plead guilty and they confess and they start to cooperate, new things could be found and new investigations will begin. But I think the majority of it is being wrapped up, and we're going to start seeing the indictments start to come out. I think Mueller, his overarching theme is victory. So I really do think something big's coming. I don't know. Something big's coming. I'm trying to see if I can. All right. Oh, and there's justice. Oh, victory for justice. Justice crosses victory. All right. Here we go. what's happening. In the past, he was keeping on top of it. He was hanging on to things. All the things that he found, he's hanging on to it. He's gathering it. It's kind of the hoarding thing. He's hoarding the evidence. So, yeah. Okay, so he's, in the past, he's been hoarding the evidence. He's been methodical. It's been because, the pentacles are also hard work. So he's been hoarding it. All right. All right. Beneath him, the money. Who's got their hands in all the money? And for the corruption of the case, because all the cases, was literally follow the money. Everybody who's hand to hand in the money has ended up being under the investigation or under the eye or being interviewed or something with Mueller. So his situation, I think, is beginning to wrap up. All right, it's going to be a battle. So when he begins this all out, because though this is courts, justice, the justice card, he is going to be battling it out. So once he gives them out, there's going to be people trying to fight it. This is going to be Trump trying to discredit it, Giuliani trying to discredit it. This is going to be the people this would be like Manafort, anybody who's going to court, they're going to try to be fighting it if they haven't done a guilty plea. Usually, they'll probably cave because they'll realize the evidence is is overwhelming. All right. The Emperor. Okay, he's got his eyes on the irrational Emperor. The irate and irrational Emperor. So, two things. This could be, that's their goal, would be the man who's sitting on top, which would be the presidency. Or this is the Emperor, which could also be Mueller, but I don't think so. Usually he's the King of Swords. This would be order being restored. Order being restored. The father of the deck. The order being restored. So I would probably say that it could go either way. We'd have to literally have a clarifier for this card to clarify which of the Emperor it is. So, all right, so let's do the situation at hand. Hard work. Moving forward. Okay, so this would be Mueller and how he feels, because I said this is what is Mueller doing, what's his next moves. This is him and how he sees himself right now. He sees himself as doing the people's work. He is just the page doing the methodical work, the learning, the discovering, all this stuff forward. So he sees himself as doing the people's work. Follow the money. Again. There we go. All right. The environment. Okay. I would have to say now that I see this guy, would be Trump. This, I would probably say, is the order being brought. So if you have justice here, this would be order. Order is being brought back into the system, into the government. Order will be brought back. So here's the thing. Here's the King of Pentacles, which would be the money. This would be the Trump. So their eyes are on him. Doesn't say they do anything to him. Eyes are on him. I don't know yet. So, yeah, new energy. So the Page of Wands. So this is the hope. The hope is that they're going to have some new announcements. The hope is they're going to have new announcements that will be able to move this thing along. So that's where we're looking at that. The hope is for new announcements. And the outcome is secrets. All right. We're not going to know, because this is pretty much telling me with the High Priestess, it's still secret to us. We're not going to know. It's going to be, I can definitely tell you that whatever happens, is going to bring about an inner reflection. Like I said with McCain, when did a reading on his legacy, it was talk about the high priestess showed up in the outcomes set of cards, and that was about inner reflection, who we are, what are we as a nation, and stuff like that. This could very well be that thing as well, is the inner reflection of who we are as a nation and what we expect of those who serve within the offices, who are elected into the offices to do the people's biddings, as being legislators, presidents, judicial, all that stuff. So, but this is also secret, so the outcome is we're not going to know. We're not to know yet. It will happen. There will be a restoration of nurturing. So, or part of it will be going after those who are in money. Those are the people that are going to have justice brought to them. The people who nurture the money, they're not, it could be that. But, I think since it comes after here, the revealing right here, the hopes is to be able to reveal. Fortunately, I don't know what's going to be revealed but we know that justice is going to be given. We have the nurturing sense of our order is being restored. We have order. We have restoration, order being restored out of all the conflict and chaos. So, and then people will get down and work hard. So this is a very earthy reading. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards out of all of these cards that are pentacles. So this is a lot of just material, getting down to business, justice and victory. So all the people who have hand in the money, orders being restored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, there's 6 cards. I missed that one. So there's going to be some arguments, but we have victory. Justice crosses victory. Mueller has something. It's done. Mueller's got something. What does it mean for Trump? I don't know. Let's find that out. Let's just do a quick one on him. What does that mean for Trump? So we got a victory. We have justice. The indictments will start rolling out. He's pretty much wrapped it up. Now, it doesn't mean it's completed because, any confessions can lead to something new. But I think he's pretty much got a lot of the stuff that he needs. I think there's a sense of urgency because Trump is really kind of becoming a danger. But what does this mean to Trump? I don't know. Could mean nothing, could mean a lot of things. It could mean everything. It could mean the beginning of the end. Who knows what it could mean? Let's just see. Because this is talking about the energies as of this sits right now. It's not, it could change a little bit in the future just by whatever actions Congress or anybody makes or even Trump makes. But what does this mean for Trump right now? Mueller. Okay, let's see, what does it mean? Loss. All right, this isn't good for Trump. It's gonna, death. Wheels of fortune. His fortune is changing. He's blocked. Anything he's trying to do is blocked. He's going to be longing for nostalgia of the old days. All right. When Mueller starts handing out the indictments, it's going to be the end, the beginning of the end. It's the end. Trump's going to feel loss. He's going to be blocked. Death is upon him. Change. The fates have laid their hands. He's going to be wishing for the old times. He's going to be wishing I should have never ran for president, because then I could still be having my cushy life and living my mobster life. But Mueller's coming down on him. He's not going to like it. All right. Well, I think that's it. I don't think there's really anything more to add to this. All right. Until next time. Thanks. Bye.